Hey, your favorite slightly hood therapist, and I'm back to talk about part three of the Straight to Jail challenge. I'm in my car, in my happy place in the morning where I chill before I go into the office. So, anyway, let's get to it. So there is a long-standing narrative, and I think I can't speak for other cultures and other communities because I ain't a part of them, but I definitely have heard in the Black culture and Black communities about individuals who are obviously presenting with symptoms with of schizophrenia or other psychotic disorders. I have heard over and over and over again that somebody put something in their drink, and that's why they are the way they are. Let me start by saying that I'm not stating that it's not a possibility that somebody put something in somebody's drink and it triggered what may be schizophrenia or another psychotic disorder. Okay, I'm not invalidating that. However, what I am telling you is the likelihood and the possibility of this happening in such mass numbers is just not likely. What is likely happening is that this is another disorder that in our community we don't take seriously because we don't understand. We don't know what it is. Schizophrenia is a mental disorder that usually presents itself, the onset of this disorder usually presents itself in the mid to late 20s. Hence, why people are usually thinking around this age period that somebody put something in this person's drink because it is the time period where we're young, we're wild, we're going to college, or we're doing all these other things and we're going to parties and we're drinking. But it's not that somebody put something in there that made them crazy. This is usually the onset, and that is also not to say that it doesn't appear later in life in the 30s or even younger, which those two things are very rare. What is important to know is that individuals who have schizophrenia or other psychotic disorders can have different subtypes of that. It doesn't always look like somebody who's paranoid, who's talking loud to themselves. And even if it does, even if a person has the additional symptoms, the positive symptoms of hearing voices or other additional things, we don't need to be afraid of them. But when we shun them and when we don't take the time to understand what's happening with them, it makes it just that much more difficult for them to want to seek treatment. We have got to do better, okay? We've got to do better by our folks.